video is the top 5 reasons to go natural. And before I get into those 5 reasons, I would like to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Very, very, very grateful for each and every subscription. I'd like to say a special thanks and much appreciation to Splinter 24, because I know it's because of her shout out that I actually got some of you guys. So I am appreciative of that, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. So let's get into this video. The top 5 reasons for going natural. Number 5. It's fun. It is really fun. I mean, it is. And I think what makes it so much fun is that for many of us, it is truly an exploration. A lot of us, we had no idea what our natural hair would do because we've been relaxed so long, and so we had no idea. So it's like it's an exploration, and it's a fun exploration, and especially if you really get involved with the YouTube community, Facebook pages, blogs, meetups, expos. I mean, there are just so many websites, Blog TV, you know, the Natural Light radio show. I mean, it's just so, what you could also get as a podcast. It is just so much energy in the natural hair community. So if you are thinking about going natural, know that there's a lot of information out there. There's a ton of social opportunities for you to really get engaged and get to know about your hair. And it's just cool. It's fun. Number 4. The number 4 reason to go natural is that you have style options galore. You can do so many things with your hair, or even if you choose to do it yourself, or if you choose to go to a stylist, or if you choose to do both of those things. There's just so much you can do with your hair. You know, you start out, if you do the big chop with a teeny weeny afro, you can do that even in different styles. You can just let it be, you know, the afro more so in its natural, true natural state. You can define your curls to make it a little bit more snazzy. You can still, you know, push up your sides and you know, put different hair accessories in it, and then your hair grows out. You could do so many things. I mean, from fro hawks to twist outs to braid outs to bantu knots to bantu knot outs, just 2-strand twists. It's just so much you can do with your hair. And also, if you get the notion that you want to wear your hair straight, you can flat iron your hair, you know, and get that straight look if that's what you want for an occasion or for whatever. And then you still have not chemically processed your hair where you have to now transition back or either cut it all off to get it back to its natural state. There are so many options. I mean, just Google natural hairstyles and just look at all the options there are for your style. So you're not limited at all. And one thing too, rain isn't as scary as it was when I was relaxed. Because when I was relaxed, you know, I mean, I can remember, you know, right after you get like that fresh cut on your hair, and you know, you're going to work the next day, that queen tut sleeping, you know, to try to keep it just so, because you wanted it to be fly at least for like a couple of days, like the stylist did it. You know, it could be fly after that, but the stylist level of fly, you really wanted that for at least a couple of days, so you know. Okay, so I don't have to go through any of that now with being natural. You know, even if you get caught in the rain, it's just so easy to get back in, do whatever to your hair, or it's just so easy to manage. So you really got many style options. You're not limited at all. Quite frankly, I think being natural really, in a lot of ways, provides you more style options. So that is a great benefit of going natural. Number 3, it makes hair sense. We have an opportunity with what is going on in the natural community right now for this to be so much bigger than just hair. There's commerce connected with this, and right now in the community, a lot of that commerce is being driven by minority businesses. And we have an opportunity right now, if we take it, to make sure that our community retains a lot of the wealth that is to come from going natural. Because if you look at what has happened in the hair care industry as it relates to relaxers, and I'm not anti-relaxer, if that's what you want to do, fine, okay? But whether it's relaxers or weaves or whatever the case may be, that market is dominated by other ethnic groups, not us. We spend the money for those things, and we spend a lot of it, billions of dollars on that type of, those beauty products and that type of thing for our hair. But we don't own really anything significant of that market. We have an opportunity right now in the natural hair community to make it different, to do this differently. So there are so many companies. Some of them have been so successful that they're carried in some of the big box stores like Target and maybe like the Whole Foods stores or Walmart or something like that. And you'll see their brands there. But there are still many other brands, where you can either buy online. In your area, you may be able to find it at different beauty supply stores. But this is an opportunity, a moment in time for us to allow our dollars to support our community and our economic development. Because if the money is made by our community and is put back into our community as far as creating jobs and so forth and that type of thing, it can only be a good thing. So it makes hair sense, because we don't want to look up 10, 15 years from now and for the natural hair industry to be totally controlled or predominantly controlled by another ethnic group, when we have the opportunity now to make it different. So it is hair sense to go natural. It makes hair sense. Number 2, okay, it's healthier. Going natural is healthier for your hair. And some might even say it's healthier for your body. If you read up a lot on the chemicals that are put into our hair, with the relaxers, we know that there hasn't been enough study done by scientists to really tell us how it will impact us long term. But we know for a fact, that there are some very strong chemicals in a relaxer. And we know also for a fact that relaxers can do great damage to your scalp. It can do great damage to your hair. I saw a YouTube video, and if I can find it, I'll add the link down in the description box, by a dermatologist who was talking about the increase in patients he's had from African American women due to the use of relaxers, also due to the overusage of weaves, where it has now caused traction alopecia, where you permanently can lose your hair. So it's healthier. The number one reason to go natural is that natural hair is you. Your hair, as it naturally comes from your scalp, is how God created you. And I say that to say, and I'm saying this from my personal experience, because I was totally ignorant to my natural hair. If you had said something to me about going natural before I became educated, I would have been like, no. Or just like some of the comments I get now, I can't go natural because you must have a good grade of hair. Regular African American hair. Somebody said to me one time, I was in Ashley Stewart, and the lady said, well, I like your hair. I was wearing a twist out. She said, I like your hair, but I can't do that because I got these Kunta Kinte dabs. And so we talked a little bit and that kind of thing. My thing is, those comments, I understand those comments. I don't get all like, oh my God, I can't believe you. Ooh, I don't go there, because I know, even though I may not have used those words, the bottom line is I know my ignorance level before I knew what I know now. And I would have had the same thought, like that was just not going to happen. Either my hair was going to be relaxed, I used to love my shortcuts, or either I was going to have braids, but more than likely anything relaxed with a shortcut. That's what I was going to do. This going natural thing was not even an option. So when I say the number one reason for going natural is because your natural hair is you, it is that even if you decide that you want to get relaxed because maybe it's a certain style or a certain whatever, you just want to relax your hair. Now at the end of the day, it's your hair. You do whatever you want to do. But it would be nice if more of us, and obviously that is the trend that we see now, that more of us are understanding that natural, wearing your hair natural is an option. Maybe that's step one, to even just know that wearing your hair natural is an option. So the number one reason for going natural, whether you do it long term, whether you do it just to see or to have some kind of engagement with your natural hair, to see what it's actually like. What is it really like? Some of us have never ever really seen our natural hair because we've been getting relaxed for so long. We really have no concept at all about what that is for us individually. So the number one reason to go natural, whether again you ultimately decide it's for you or not, is for you to have some kind of connection to what God made on your head, which is your natural hair, which is, in my opinion, is beautiful, and for you to have it as an option. Because after all, at the end of the day, whether you wear it as a fro, twist out, braid outs, fro hawks, flat twist, however you wear it, at the end of the day, the hair that comes out of your scalp this way, okay, is what God made. So therefore, it's perfect. Number one reason for going natural, it's you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Good night.